Sorry, guys. Okay. So this will come right here. Okay. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Now, I'm going to first start, before I go into the Nnamdi Kanu issue, I'm going to first start by talking about the hypocrisy in Nigeria. Not from the government, but from the citizenry. The level of hypocrisy is alarming. I shot a video earlier on. I'm on holiday in the UK. I was driving with my younger sister and my entire family. I was driving. This one is typing the same thing. Please talk about the rapture. You see, the hypocrisy, not of the Nigerian leaders, of the Nigerian citizenry, is alarming. Someone said, I don't want to post my video on Facebook again. I need 4 phones. One on Instagram, one on TikTok, one on Facebook, and one on YouTube. Why should I post my video on Facebook when I'm not at home? Do you know how stressful it is to charge these phones? Do you realize how stressful it is? I have to be alternative. I'm not in my house where I'm staying with family. So I have to charge the phone that is going to be on Facebook. Do you people ever think of anybody? Babe, finish your work. Do you people ever think of anybody apart from yourselves? Let us talk about the people that have been condemning me. Because earlier on, I came and talked about Regina Daniels and the issues. When we're talking about Regina Daniels, we had 400 people watching. We're talking about Nnamdi Kanu, we have only 200 people watching. While driving on the motorway yesterday, between Milton Keynes, where my sister stays, and Kent, where Tisbot's sister stays, I shot a video talking about the insecurity in Nigeria. In 24 hours, I barely got 28,000 views. But then in 8 hours, I posted a video of an expensive car and I got 34,000 views. And then I posted a video about Regina Daniels and I got 45,000 views. And when I was putting the video of the car, listen to the hypocrisy. When I put up the video of the car, people were saying, why are you not talking about the insecurity? You are watching the car video and you are complaining about the insecurity, that I'm not talking about the insecurity. Meanwhile, you did not watch the insecurity video. I'm live, you are complaining about me talking about Regina Daniels. You are watching the Regina Daniels video. You came to my live because you saw a heading with Regina Daniels. How come when you saw the heading talking about the insecurity in Nigeria, how come you did not click on that one? I really want us to talk. Because the problem is, you just want people to talk about it, whether you are listening or not. And it is useless for me to talk about something you don't want to listen to. I will show you. This is my Regina Daniels live video. It was even a 2-hour video. 47,000 views. Look at it. Look at it. As in, it's scary. Look at it. Guys, look at it. This is the Regina Daniels video. Long video. Can you see the views? I don't know if you can see it. 47,000 views. Look at me talking about the car. 39,000 views. Then look at me talking about insecurity. 28,000 views. 24 hours ago. It's saying 12 hours ago. It's more than 12 hours ago. This thing passed. Let me refresh. It's more than 12 hours ago. I didn't post this 12 hours ago. 12 hours ago is middle of the day. I posted it before I came to Kent. So it's more than 24 hours ago. So the same people, someone said the insecurity will go around everyone eventually. If you had a brain in your head, Mr. Fumbi, would you be praying for more people to suffer? I wish it goes around and meets your mother. I wish it meets the family members that are dear to you. I pray that it comes to you, little Lori Buruku. Collect rapture. It will go around. See the kind of stupid things with these idiots go they talk. This is the nonsense they talk. They are angry. Yet how many of them turn up? Everybody knows that I'm not a Jerry Eze fan. I'm not a fan. I like him as a person, but I don't share any doctrinal similarities or beliefs with him. But person and pastor, within him power, he pray. He has no other power than to pray and give hope, even if it is the illusion of hope. But then when they go condemn him, say we don't need prayers. You see, Nigerians don't care. They just want you to satisfy their lust and their thirst for whatever it is that they want to talk about and lust after. I can barely see the comments. I need my glasses. I think I overstressed myself today. I'm on holiday. Should I not be sleeping? Should I not be enjoying my holiday? Why am I still coming to try to bring the content to you? Since I've been on this holiday, how many of my money guns did you buy? Not one single person has bought my stars on Facebook. Not one person. Yet they want me to give them the live. There are 230 people watching this live on Facebook. More people on Facebook than on Instagram. Even if I know chop, you don't care about where they chop, where they stay. The data where they use, not be you supposed buy them. I've not put on Facebook for over 4 or 5 days. Because one, data is expensive. If I load 20 pounds data, that's where it will finish. 2, I don't have the energy to be charging 4 phones. In my house, I just have charger. I just plug everything. It will be charging. I'm on a holiday. Should I be running around charging phones, which I already do, just because I want you to be happy? Have you given any thought to what makes me happy? I can't even see your comments. I'm that tired, so I need to look for my glasses. No, but you two finish now. You can't blame me.
I know, because it's heartfelt to me.
I want to take my glasses. Because I can't see shit. Oh yeah. Maybe what you're doing is not important. I'll just finish with these comedians. Oh yeah, then do it now. So we can go to bed. Oh, that's a bit better. Thank you, Rita Osa. Everybody go do alright. Osman A, thank you for your gift. So, back to the conversation we were having. You want me to talk about what you don't want to hear about. Someone said, don't let, Ella said, don't let them bully me. Nobody can bully me. Instead, I go bully you. Me ò gba wèrè láyè. I'm leaving Kent tomorrow. I have to go back. I have meetings in London. Nelson Osa, how are you doing? I had so many meetings. There are people I was supposed to see in Kent. I can't. And Chichi said, I will help you. Thank you very much. So the essence of what I'm saying is, stop being hypocritical. Stop going from platform to platform. Nigeria is bleeding. Why are you talking about Regina Daniels? Nigeria is bleeding. Why are you not talking about... When I talked about a £4 million car. More people watched it in a shorter time than the video about the insecurity. Someone now came and said that the freeze, are you doing it for the views? Please, what does a doctor do the medicine for? To make you feel all right or to be able to earn a living? If you know how many people are blocked today, let me read comments to you on the video I posted. I want to read the comments to you. Somebody said, are you actually talking because of views? I responded to the guy, I said, no, I'm talking so I can. I'm a doctor, so I talk because of patients, really. Let's look at ABS, Evil Man, how far? I will not respond to you. I know if you follow you fight. I swear to God, I know if you get quarrel with you. Now the people will gather 8 days after a useless piece of sperm mixed with egg yolk of your mother's Olori Buruku body was born into this world. The people who have quarrel with are those that gather to name you. Oh, you can't fit a born. They should have. Oh, you can't go and more shiny. They suppose grind you. You do soup. Make people they use and bath, they prosper. Because no sense they your whole body. You can't low, you can't fear shagumu, Olori Buruku. Me and your parents allowed the world to witness the growth of such vermin. Who of them, which of us, they evil? Talk again so I could see you block. What am I talking about? The guy said it's not about views. Views are what shows us what content the people like. Checking everything celebrity pages to see who's not condemning the government. We believe in you. Please, can you fight for us because you are proven and tested? I can't fight for you until the day you are ready to fight for yourself. It is impossible for me to fight for you. You have to be the one to fight for yourself. I can't do it on your behalf. It cannot be done behind you. Somebody say you want to analyze what's in the happen. All right, brother. Let's hear you analyze what's in the happen so that I go sleep.
Make I make I tell you something, Baba. Maybe you never hear of one terminology where they call reciprocity, Baba.
Reciprocity, absolutely.
Okay. Get what during the time of slavery, right? Then they use and say how to tame a slave. You see, then go release them, right? But then won't make it's more like during the days when during that slavery time, right? They are looking for the way then they tame them, you see, then we look for the brightest, the strongest. They will come make them look like coward. So take those one will come beg, they will come make people feel like say na favor then do them. You see, and the reason that they talk that this be say most of the this world they are being won not by soldiers, they are won by psychologists. Nigeria, I remember when I go Nigeria, that was okay. Another thing what I want to notice, I want to make you understand again. Say, have you noticed? Say most Nigerians when they leave Nigeria for some reason, will they succeed? You understand? So they get to tame that country. If they tell you they get to tame that country in a way, Shebi, that guy, Nnamdi, Shebi na British citizen. But you don't wonder, say, why it be, say, even British themselves no even make any noise. And I guarantee you, Baba, if that guy was an American citizen, the same thing way they happen to Ram, now it will still happen. The point that I'm trying to make, we say, they are trying to make example out of that guy. That is all it is. Later on, then when they don't tame him, they will come release him. They will come do him like saying a favor, then they do him. In reality, then they like, how do I say it? Then they infringe on his human rights. And as of today, one of the congressmen even talk about this thing. But the way this country they run, even me, do you know that until September 11 during these attacks, September 11, what happened for United States? And the only time the president has declared war and the entire Congress support him, 9 September 11. Do you know the only time again where Congress supports president we want go invade country? This Nigeria own. Almost 70% of the Congress don't they back US. He don't push Nicki Minaj to United Nations. He don't stop him now. So pretty much, if he comes into Nigeria now, Baba, everything is justified. That's not brain that they use now. If he come tomorrow, all he has to do is that there's a genocide. They want
Geno,
it
just
over.
call him Geno.
Okay, now Geno, they want that the Geno because Baba, make I tell you something. Make I tell you something where you no go believe. 2023, I was in Jos. I was born and raised in Jos. Then I carry my wife and my kids. Everybody, we leave Dallas here. We go Jos. This is how crazy it gets. On December 25th, early morning, when I woke up, I did scroll my phone. Do you know that now from Fox News from America, I know say then by people 150 something or 200 and something, just 30 minutes away from me. I did stay for Rayfield, just 30 minutes away from me. Then they call the place Focus. Then by over 200 people, and me we did that place no. And this is how funny it gets. When I tell my mama and everybody around me, say, for Bokos and white people, they don't make a norm to them, like a normal thing. So the point to go back to, make I know come off from waiting at the talk, to go back to waiting with the talk, they go let them go. But they go make them feel like saying a favor, then they do people. And then go come set example where we say, you get one Yoruba, I don't know how to come say Omotoba Beri Kutopa Babae. I don't know how you feel interpret that one. You know how written at the top Omotoba Beri Kutopa Babae. So then go release them, but then go make solid example out of them where we say, and in all honesty, people where they call the short self no they Niger. And that's just the honest truth. People when they call the shot, no, they Niger. It gets maybe off air. If me and you talk, I will take it, Baba. If I reveal some things to you, I get security clearance, Baba. If I reveal some things to you, you go come out.
No need.
So, but to cut the long story short, they are not there. The reason I say make I analyze and say the target is not even him. The target is not him. The target is to tame the entire anybody to back them. Once they don't set example of him, then let people know say come. Anybody we rise oh na so your own go be oh. Waiting the rest go do. Where the strongest. If the strongest can be tamed, what about the weaker one? Waiting them go do. It's more like a father at home with wife and children. If somebody if them come now, come bastardize, beat the father, yell, waiting the wife and children go do. They not go follow order. That is all it is. But at the end of the day, waiting they pain me, you say, in all honesty, I don't support what he's doing, but at the end of the day, human rights, you cannot infringe on anybody's rights like that. And some people can't be happy about them. And one of the biggest problems we get tribalism to go to a plenty pass. Tribalism. Some people, it be like say tribalism and religion could just blind them. Then go 100%. Then go know say this thing wrong. But just because they know they don't agree with the person, they will support the injustice, which is very, very bad. And that's now one of the things where I just say, make I tell you that, because in fact, when I hear this, and now, this is how funny it is. Now, George convict him, which I know can be appeal. If then, number one, they don't even violate his person right. When we say, for how many years they don't lock that guy up without judgment, without anything. Now, all of a sudden, one, and in short, they just, like say my sister won't talk.
Ella, over to you. Let's hear you.
Hi. So, hi everyone.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Go ahead.
So, I actually didn't know too much about this man until recently. I was on Miss Belinda's live, and she said that the man it's just like his views were very like provocative, right? And it makes me like question like why, but why arrest him though? Is there a reason, or is it because of all this like BOKO
You see,
haram?
my only problem with Nnamdi Kanu is not the judgment. You understand? Is the fact that the way other people who do the same thing he's doing are being treated is different. Let's call a spade a spade. Nnamdi Kanu being on YouTube telling people to go and buy other people, holding down the economy of the East. It's not
That's
fair.
like that's the same as terrorism now.
Thank you. But you see, the problem is there are people who are doing it that nobody has arrested. So his own can't be like, say, they get out for mind. That's the
Is
vibe
the
that is giving
scapegoat?
us.
Is the scapegoat now? That's what it is.
That's what I just said.
But you see, using him as a scapegoat and allowing other people to continue their own. If you say they carry everybody, one guy where his name starts with G, I don't want to mention his name. One guy where his name starts with G. They never carry the guy. The guy, they talk nonsense every day. Someone said that the freeze is not doing what you actually stated. That's a lie. Have you watched his broadcast?
So all these people that are saying that nobody is talking about this, nobody's talking about this, they've arrested this person now.
Who?
Nnamdi Kanu, is that his name?
Yeah.
So that's like the government is trying now, like because speech can be an act of terrorism too, because you can ignite something in people like that.
My sister, do you know? Have you ever listened to some of the reason he gave for giving all those speech?
I'm not too big on social media.
Bro, you have to
I'm not
understand that
justifying what he's saying.
there are
I'm
things
not
you also
justifying.
cannot say.
I agree. I'm not justifying what he's saying. No. I'm not justifying. But sometimes, right? If person one judge person will look waiting be the root cause. You understand? Waiting be the root cause. Why is he saying all those things? I'm not saying what he's saying is right, Baba. But why is he if the Baba if they ask you say waiting be the reason him they say all those things? Why do you think is the same reason? Why do you think is the reason he's saying all those things? If they ask you now, hypothetically, if I they ask you now, say, Daddy Fizo, why you think say this guy they say all these things? Waiting will be your answer, Baba. Baba, now question I ask you.
Ask me the question again. I look for who I want to bring.
I say hypothetically, if I was a reporter now and I ask you, say, Daddy Freeze, what is
Someone
the main
said Daddy Freeze. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is advocating for Biafra and it is his right to do so. Absolutely. It is his right.
No.
It is when he declares, hold on. For me, even declaring Biafra a nation, I have no problem with it. Now, when you they incite VIOLENCE, that is a problem. We cannot. You see, my own is those ones in the north where they do, I mean, they go carry all of them. You understand? That girl, Deborah, wake by. How many of the people wake by they don't carry?
Baba, sorry, make I cut you. You see, a lot of people don't know something. You see this BH where they kill, where they pipe people up and down there. These Boko people, right? You know, say they change their name. When I did young, when I did like, I'm 50 now, when I did like 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, so till I grow up, you know, say those people don't they exist? They don't they exist for.
No, you be Igbo, so I won't hear you because you dey inside. Sorry, my sister dey here. You dey inside comment section. Say it is wrong. It is wrong. It is wrong. What part of it is wrong?
DF is so sad because the part of it that is wrong is what you're saying, that Other people are doing the same thing, and they're getting preferential treatment.
That's the truth there. That's the only
They're
truth
getting
there.
preferential treatment.
To say
They're
they
even
carry
giving
all
them
of them,
money. They are giving them money for repentance.
that's the thing.
What,
For me, that's the problem right
that's
there.
my only thing there. Because left for what he said some provocating things. He really did. He instigated a lot of things. But people are doing worse. Saying worse things, and they are moving around, even have the guts to come to the internet and be showing their face and doing whatever they're doing, and nobody's doing anything about it. Because he was just vulnerable, they were able to see he was transparent enough. People were able to know where he is at and everything. They went and
Somebody
got
said,
him.
what is his crime? Inciting the people.
But Baba, it still come back to the same thing I said at first, making him a scapegoat.
And you see, nobody is arguing with the fact that this thing smells of hypocrisy. Nobody they argue that thing.
If they no make him quick, more than 10 or 15 of him go right.
Me, I even felt that this particular government would have worked with him.
No. To me, why did they decide of all day today? Or that's the day they decide, because they just want something to shift the narrative of what's going on. There's so much
No, to be
unrest
honest,
going on.
his court case had been the date for his hearing had been set. Nobody tried to that's reaching.
It's
You
reaching.
understand? You thinking that they released the matter today? No, the court case was set. You understand?
But there's something this lady talk with the very, very important.
Ella, can you come down? I'll bring you back up. Some guy wants to say something.
That white today.
Please don't be angry.
One thing I have noticed.
Ella, I love you, baby, okay?
Ella.
In every government, when they make a solid decision, we go destabilize people like that. That's going on the background.
It has to be. Oh, sorry, it's me.
Baba, how many people talk today?
Obiov said he pied my mother. Let's talk about that. How did he fire your mother? Hello, brother. Welcome to my live. We're talking about Nnamdi Kanu and the judgment that was meted out against him.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I've been following the case for a while, and I have to just want to put some narrative in a proper.
Go ahead, brother.
The Nigerian judiciary systems, a lot of people may not have the confidence in the way they dispatch most of our cases and all that, but I think at times we just need to also sit back and look at the comments people actually make in this country, inciting wars. You know, going back to NSAS protests, I have about 10 videos. They see Nnamdi Kanu. 10 videos. 10 videos. He, a policeman, burned the houses. That was the statement the man keep talking about.
What year was it?
2020. 2020 COVID. NSAS 2021.
And where you Nnamdi Kanu did 2021?
Yes, I have the videos.
Where is he? Where was he 2021?
We don't know where was he, but he was broadcasting live.
No, he was locked up 2021.
Where was NSAS?
I don't know, but he was locked up.
So, okay, what are you saying?
Where was NSAS?
I don't know.
My point is this. It's everyone's right to agitate. Of course, if things is wrong in my family, I have to speak out. I have to speak up. If things is wrong.
But you said he killed your mother. So how did he kill your mother? Make you explain that, beg.
Kill my mother. I didn't mention he killed my mother.
I want to bring the lady that said that And let us use pi. Let us use pi.
Okay, yeah.
DF, let me come down.
No. Oshima sorrow. Ma worry.
Okay.
Or calm down. Let me bring the girl. Obi Olofs.
You can always bring me back up now.
Of course. You're right. Obi Olof. Calm down.
In most of the
Come up. Obi
in most
Olofs. Please, I want you to share your story.
See,
Obi
Hello,
Olofs.
Daddy Faith.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I said most of these brokers, there's nothing wrong in agitating for Biafra.
I have no problem with that.
Of course. But most of my Igbo brothers and sisters, they need to understand there is a distance, there is a line in between inciting the wars and agitating peacefully. Go and watch the videos. Even most of the people cannot go back homes. The people are being killed. People are being killed.
All right, we've got a lovely lady here. Pop my money gun if you're watching on TikTok. I don't have energy, so I cannot do this conversation for more than 15 minutes. But if you want me to do more of this, please buy my money gun. Super chat, super stickers, and super likes on YouTube. I'll only read your messages if you have super stars, super chats, and super likes on YouTube. So my lady here, how are you doing? Your name is Obi. Prince Richie, thank you for that money gun. Your name is Obi, right?
Yes, Obi.
All right, Obi, what are your thoughts?
Okay, so it's way too hard to take her to the hospital. But when they got her to the hospital, they couldn't get her to, the doctor couldn't get to her because of sit at home. So by, like, of course, a couple of the nurses couldn't do anything. They were waiting for the doctor, and the woman just sat there and drowned, in her own fluids. So, I mean, if Nigeria doesn't happen to you, it's always like it's okay. He didn't do anything. He sat there in London and he was telling people to buy people, to do this and to do that. So he didn't. Yeah. So that's the story. That's what happened.
Bossman Ade says, I'm Yoruba. I'm of the opinion that the Northerners deep down believe that they are more Nigerian than the rest of us. Nigeria belongs to them more than the rest of us. I share that view.
Madam,
Bossman.
I want don't mind. Michelle, if you ask her one question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hypothetically, madam, for your village, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they give somebody 800 million naira to make hospital, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he don't come build the hospital, right?
Mm-hmm.
And 1,000 people on buy. Who then go blame?
Who would they blame? They will blame the God. Who? What do you say it again?
Bossman says he supports the Igbos despite the fact that he is Yoruba. I got that on YouTube.
The point that I'm making is, if you are awarded a contract to build a hospital and you're gonna embezzle that money, right?
Yes.
And a lot of people die. Whose head was, or who is responsible for those people's death?
Who spy? Those people spy.
You see, the point that I'm making, madam, say, I understand and I sympathize with you losing your mom. But at the end of the day, I want to ask you something. Why is he agitating for Biafra?
There's no problem with agitating for Biafra.
We all agree that.
I don't have.
Why? Why? No, I understand what you're saying, but why?
Why? Because we Igbos were marginalized.
And
it's not what he's doing that is the problem. It's the way he was doing it.
I spent 3 years. You know all those white soda soap from Jos. Me and my father, they go spend furniture market to they go sell them. So, madam, the point that I'm trying to make is, I do not support what he's saying, but I can tell you 100%. Why would you hold a set of people down yet you are not trying to.
That's the bigger problem.
Do you know that that decision alone has 5 more people in Igbo land that just like. See, we have to be very, very honest with each other. I'm a typical Yoruba person from Oyo, but the point that I'm making is we cannot be blind to the truth. So you have to tell us, why is he agitating? My wife in America, right? She was telling me something. I can't give an example. I have 4 boys. Hypothetically, if I'm feeding one and I refuse to feed, if I'm feeding 3 and I'm refusing to feed one, if somebody say they won't come steal all the food we did this house today, will that one defend this house?
The problem is not the agitation. The problem has never been the agitation. Is the buy these people. Is the small terrorism part of it?
When has
You know.
ever when has freedom ever been given in this world with negotiation?
So that's why you should buy off all the other people that are not.
Now, rhetorical question that they ask. In this world, mention one time in history that freedom has ever been given.
You're not supposed. Nobody is gonna ever give you freedom. You take it. You fight for it, and you take it.
People you are fighting for. The people you are fighting for,
trying
to encourage people to kill them, right?
You are not listening.
Exactly. You take it. You take it. If in the
all I'm doing is analyzing. Like I said, I'm a Yoruba person. I was born and raised in the north. I go Igbo place. I spent 2 years there, but all my life was in the north. Then lived in I don't live this country now for almost 17 or 18 years for the US. I even attended an Ivy League, but I'm only thinking outside the box. That's all I'm doing. I'm not saying what he did was.
Did you ever tune into his sessions, his radio sessions?
I have never tuned into any of.
Then that's where you need to start. You need to tune in and even hear the things
I've
that
never tuned into any of this, which are very, very wrong.
Why what?
Why is he doing?
Why is he agitating? Because everybody wants to be by themselves. Everybody is agitated.
If we continue this trend, somebody will just wake up one day on social media, on YouTube, or Facebook, and start killing Nigerians.
No. You can't.
Oh no, that is it.
You see, you can't talk that.
There is more.
Ask a simple question. Why? Your own opinion. Yeah, Yoruba man. Why do you think he's agitating? Make you talk.
Because Igbos are marginalized.
Hold on, I beg. Let him
marginalized.
What do you understand? What do you understand about marginalizing them? Break them down, I beg.
Is fighting for the Igbos. Igbos are being marginalized.
You're really fighting for.
Igbos are being marginalized.
That's why I say break down marginalization down.
Marginalization can be in terms of infrastructures. They have not been given opportunity to govern, while the others have been. Maybe just what the others have, like the Hausas have been the president, Yoruba have been the president, and Igbo have not been president. The Ijaws have been the president, and which is genuine. Those are genuine concerns.
So, which, in your own opinion,
now? You ask questions and let me land, please. And those are genuine questions, and everybody understand that in every negotiation.
You understand?
Okay. What is the call?
35, can I go?
Okay, my darling sister. Thank you so much. Thank you for your contribution.
Sure. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bro, I'm listening to you, bro.
I said, do you really understand?
Pop my money gun if you're watching on TikTok.
How he feels, or how an average Igbo man truly feels.
Yes. How an African woman feels. Yes. See, we need to heal. I grown up in Ife. My friends are Igbo guys. It's a Igbo family. So I'm coming, please. Let me just start with this perspective. Most of my business guys are Igbo guys. And I can tell you I had a wonderful relationship with most of my Igbo brothers. But at times when conversation comes up about Nigeria, there is these things about them. They are not comfortable. Everything is Nigerians against us. Nigerians against us. We want to leave Nigeria. We want Biafra. And at times, when there are issues, even in the family, it's not by breaking down the family house. That will solve the problems. The leaders have to sit together. The family members have to sit together and find a way out. If everybody wants the property to be shared, you need to sit down. You cannot kill all your family members. That's not the solutions. You need to sit and have conversations. If Nnamdi Kanu is actually fighting for the Igbos, there is a proper way to go about it. And which way? Which way? The way was, one, they have an House of Rep members, they have the Senate, they have the governors. Those are the channels. My brother. Those guys, I'm coming now, please. If those guys in one day even decide not to even sit in the Alo chamber of the National Assembly by staging a walking out, if the state governors refuse to sit in the FEC, if their people have been taking their agitation to the international community, not by inciting the wars, not by telling the IPOP to kill your own people, you need to go to the Southeast and see what people are going through. Most of them cannot go back homes. Most of my Igbo brothers cannot go back homes. You see, that is the truth in America, right? Just because you have a black friend, you go see some white people, they'll say, oh, I have. That doesn't mean you understand what an actual Igbo man goes through. You understand? When someone tries to justify racism, that's what they do. Or they will say something bad about race. Then when you catch them, oh, I have a black friend. Oh, I'm not a racist. That's exactly what you're doing. In other words, you want things to be done your own way as a Yoruba man. I'm a Yoruba man just like you, but I have to put myself, you see, you have to think out psychologically. What you're doing is one of the most dangerous things anybody can do. And that is by justifying tribalism. Now trying to justify it by saying, oh, I have Igbo friends. I have this. No, that doesn't mean you want what is best. Put yourself in their shoes. If the Igbos and Yorubas have been becoming, and Hausas have been becoming president since 1960, they can't go find some Yoruba, can't give them where they know, say they convince them, can't say all these Oyamona can't represent Igbo. Knowing those ones don't have the best of Igbos at heart. They are not going to stage any workout. They are not going to do anything. How would you feel as an Igbo person? That's all I want you to say. Baba, I dey go church.
I mean, bros, never go church. Now you are comfort. Bros.
Come. I get 5 minutes for you.
God bless you, bros. I actually like the way you've been talking since. I like the way everybody's been talking because everybody want to air their own opinion, right? But the truth is, I want to ask you, I want to throw the question back at you. How are the Igbos being marginalized? Because I can call myself an Igbo person, I can call myself a Yoruba person as well. How are the Igbos being marginalized? Do the Igbos have state governments? Do they have local government chairmen? Do they have senators? Do they have every other persons, every other parasitas that every other other states have? They have it, right? If they have it, they are not marginalized. What I'm going to hold on, let me finish because you've been talking to over everybody. Let me just finish. On this Kanu's case, right? Me, I know be small boy too. You understand? I don't hear. I've been alive for about almost 50 years, right? So I don't see. I'm say, waiting to happen for Nigeria. You are right on some side. That's the bros that was talking. The bros that has this kind of my board head. Bros, you are right. But where I'm going to fault your assertion is because you were saying that Igbos are marginalized. And bro, they born me for Lagos, and I grew up in Alaba International Market. I will tell you that Igbos are not marginalized. I can tell you that Igbos are not marginalized. It's just an emotional thing that everybody like to say. People just like to throw words around. We are marginalized. How are the Igbos marginalized? You understand? That's one thing. But in Nnamdi Kanu's case, what I think they want to do, you're right about him being made as a scapegoat. But make we call the spade a spade. What thing Nnamdi Kanu stand for? Not be saying because of the Biafra of the thing. Yeah, Igbos can go. Igbos can go. Right? That's all right. Everybody have the right to go to anywhere they want to go. But inciting, see, Baba, you say you did America. Me, I did for California here. You can't even, there are things you cannot say, you be picked up. You say you get security clearance, bro. You say you have security clearance, right? Can you just point a gun at somebody in America? Or can you just say, I'm going to kill you in America?
I'm going to
you.
buy
Can you say
you,
that in America?
guys.
I'm going to buy you. Can you say that in America? You're going to be gone in a second, bro. So the thing that Nnamdi Kanu did is a gravely thing. When we condemn him, and make we beg. Now dialogue, then go to release him. They don't rub in human rights. They've messed him up. They've done a lot of things on him. Yes, because they didn't give him judgment as they should have given him judgment. A lot of BH people, repentant, they recruited them back into the country, into the army, which is bad. Everything, all the things about Nigeria are no good. But coming here to come and justify what Nnamdi Kanu did, I'm going to see me. I go stand. The thing when Nnamdi Kanu do not good. Because Nigeria no benefit anybody. I'm a Yoruba man, I'm also an Igbo man. Nigeria has not paid me good. Okay? Nigeria has never been beneficiary to anybody. All the citizens, none of us has benefited anything good from Nigeria, except the ruling party. Are you part of them? We're not part of them. I'm not part of them. Basically, personally, if I'm part of the ruling family, I'm not going to be in America here suffering. I'm getting older than my age because Nigeria no good. This is not like to go back to Nigeria.
Question.
Nnamdi Kanu was part of the problem of Nigeria. The same way where BH, they be part of the problem of Nigeria. Both of them are the same thing that they do. Forget that thing. Not people carry gun, they fight people for Southeast. When was the last time I went to the East? When was the last time we went to the East? That's why you have influx of Igbos in Lagos. Because the East is not settled. The South, the West is not settled. The North is not settled. That's why you see everybody coming in to Lagos. Everybody wants to be a Lagosian by force. If you decentralize everywhere, if there's peace, everybody will be able to live at peace anywhere they want to live in Nigeria. That's why now, if you down there, they tell me, say, Nnamdi Kanu a good person. Nnamdi Kanu a bad person. But the only way we can save him now is to apologize to the government and work our way with dialogue. That's what we go do. Buddha is saying, no. Meanwhile, I go east for 2021. They nearly buy me. They nearly cut my head. You know what I face?
Wait till you face. Wait till you face.
Baba,
Tell us.
I go there with my wife that time. Me and my wife they sign motor. We rent motor, go burial for Enugu that time. They nearly buy me and she for bypass. Then pursue us with leg. What did they talk? And those people now Igbo they speak. Those bandits that we saw that time. Now Igbo they speak now. I know the Igbo man again. And they hear Hausa, they hear Igbo, they hear Yoruba, they hear all of them. But when we see the bad thing, we talk and say about me at the vex, you know, see what the para for here. Because Nnamdi Kanu, the way they start and the approach, now no good. Now which are they try to talk with that? It's good, it's fighting for the good cause. Like Biafra has to be achieved. If it be solution to the Igbos, to the Igbo. But you coming here and saying Nnamdi Kanu, Mass Nnamdi Kanu don't do anything with that. Nah, you know how many people don't die?
Bye.
How many people don't buy? I tell me, they nearly buy me, they tell me, say, Baba, you where they talk, Baba, you where they America. Come outside, carry your rifle. Me, I get rifle, all of us get, most of us get. Carry your rifle, come outside. Just flash them if you don't get carry on.
Yeah. Now take
I'm
that.
gonna lock you up now. You know, say you go gallo now. My governor, Baba, Gavin Newsom, if he talk anyhow, then go bam. My governor of California, if you talk anyhow, they go bam. Nobody get right for America here. It's not even a country of the free. What would they talk?
So all those ones now, what
I leave all those things for Texas.
But the point that I don't remember.
That the free make a cut out of it.
All right,
Don't
brother.
talk my mind.
All right, brother.
Nnamdi Kanu not a good person. We can negotiate with the government, dialogue with them, and release them. That's it. But
you are putting words in my mouth. I never said he was a good person. All I said was I'm trying to understand what he did. Or that we should try to understand where he's coming from and for the reason for doing what he's doing. I didn't know what I talk about. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying what I specifically, before any of my statements, I said I condemned what he did, what he said, but I said we should try to understand the reason behind doing it. I be no so I talk, Baba. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, Baba, make I go. My church will start in 10 minutes.
All right. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much, brother.
Yeah, take care.
All right. So I'm just bringing a few more people who are just going to. Sorry, 1 second. If you want to join, all right, go ahead. The person that joined, go ahead.
Okay, good evening, Daddy Freeze.
Good evening.
I wanted to respond to that my brother that left now because have already left. Via what he was saying, I'm a full-time Nigerian and a full-time Igbo man, and I like to call a spade, despite everything. All of us, we are grown in Nigeria, and the Nigerian system of judgment has never favored anyone except those in thought. Except those in thought. And that's why so many of us leave. Some travel to America and decide not to come back again. Nobody likes to run away from his home because there is no place like home. The judgment of Nigerian High Court today wasn't expected because appeal court have already decided and acquitted this man, and they held him back. For what reason? For their own benefits, their own reason. A lot of people in Nigeria have done something bigger than what Nnamdi Kanu has done.
That I agree with.
People have been saying that he have been broadcasting that they should kill people, they should do this, they should do that. But my question here is this: who is that person that can stand at the court and say that after hearing what Nnamdi Kanu said, that Nnamdi Kanu gave him gun to go and shoot somebody?
No. You see, you cannot rule out inciting. Inciting is as bad as committing the act itself. We have to. We see. My own take is he has done well. He has made his own mistakes, but judging him the way he was judged is unfair because they didn't judge every other person with the same yardstick. That's just my own.
Yes.
That's just my own thought. You understand?
Yes, I understand you. So, my brother, who was quarreling before, maybe based on the encounter he had when he went to burial and all that, but what he was agitating for is for the benefit of everybody. Because I believe that the young man was having a good life in UK where he was before with his family. He was living fine with his family until what was going on in Nigeria touches his heart, and he said, "No, I need to talk about it, so that everybody can experience the same life we and our leaders, we countries are not in Nigeria, and our leaders are benefiting wherever they go, whenever they travel. That is it. So they would have give him, number one, a fair hearing. And
They gave him fair hearing now.
They didn't give him a fair hearing, my brother. If you know what a fair hearing is.
What is the fair hearing?
If you know what a fair hearing is, they didn't give him any fair hearing.
If you follow up the case, you see, one of the problems we have is that at times we don't want to actually look at the substance of most of the cases. The lawyers are not helping the Nnamdi Kanu. If for 8 months, the lawyer have been filing different expertise or different order to stay of execution, different excuses, and they keep bringing up different tactics to delay the trial. And the period to today's judgment, yesterday's judgment, the Justice Omotoso also told them in the court that he gave him 3 different times to stand in the witness box to defend the case the federal government brought before him. But Nnamdi Kanu kept giving different excuses, and even there was a time he had to even start a lawyer, and he said he's going to continue the case. And the tactics have not actually helped him at all. They actually give him all the time to defend himself. And see, I have to make this point at this junction at the phrase. The issue of this agitation started after Buhari came in 2015. We need to understand where we are coming from. After Jonathan lost the election and Buhari came into government in 2015, and we need to understand when this agitation started of Jibos have been marginalized. And as I said in my earlier commissions, we cannot burn down the house if we are looking for solutions. What I expected Nnamdi Kanu to do was to have been using the proper channel of communications, assemble the leaders, assemble the professionals, find a proper way by channeling your grievances and agitation to the international community. Of course, your State House of Assembly, the Senate, you can pass your resolution and say, no, Mr. President, the President of the Senate, we want a referendum. The Igbos want to leave Nigeria. And if those proceedings came through, of course, you can have your view will be heard. And I also hear my brother saying that there are big courts. I don't know. Maybe you said it's discharging. I don't think there was nothing like that. No. What happened was in his trial in 2017 to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court
Not
said,
even
We're rounding off in 5 minutes.